we covered a lot of ground in this last hour or so. We began by looking very quickly backwards at what retire meant and what the old idea of retirement was. And then we defined what we mean by the new retirement mentality and reminded ourselves that as much as it's a startling thought, that there really is not a finish line for most of today's retirees. They're going to keep going. And finally, we spent most of our time on specific ways and tools that you can use to change the conversation around those three big questions that all retirees ask. What's it going to look like? When's it going to happen? And how am I going to pay for it? So as we harken back to the beginning of our time together, we go back to that conversation at the football stadium among those gentlemen. Again, those three men in their mid-50s are worth a combined $30 million. And the question once again becomes, who among you is best poised to get those assets and to manage those assets for them? And we would remind you that based on all of this research and all of these tools that we've given you to use, that whichever one of you is best equipped to help them find their retirement will be the one selected to help them fund it. So that is the new retirement mentality. Thank you.
Very good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
Because I opened with the joke, but I might do something like, I opened this with a silly story of an 80-year-old man who was a turkey hunter. It's a fictitious story, but there's a real truth behind that. We are dealing with a different kind of retiree. We're dealing with not just a different retiree, but a different retirement market. As you can see, the finish line is gone. And as we mentioned earlier, what that means for us is that everything has changed. The opportunity is limitless. But as a reminder, we have three core questions we've got to answer for our clients. And we've got to answer them in this order. What will our retirement look like? When's it going to happen? And how much it's going to cost? And we believe with all conviction that the advisor that helps their client find their retirement first will be the advisor that helps them fund it. Something like that.
That's the new retirement mentality. Very good.